Alright guys, it's true. We have a check engine light in the Super Duty, the 250. First, let's go out and fire up the old beast over there. It's cold, as you can see. I'm bundled up pretty good. Yeah, so I got some firewood to do today, but we need to check that out. So luckily, we have the Banks Derringer iDash, the data monster, and that should show us what we need to know. First time using it for this, but you can do diagnostics and check codes. So hopefully it works out pretty good. So we'll check that out, but first, this thing's just a big block of ice. So we need to fire this thing up, let it run for a bit. Man, guys, I don't mind winter, but when you're a contractor and you're weather dependent, you hate it. All right, so let's see if this thing fires up. First line's good. The door actually opened. Glow plug. Oh yeah. Like a charm. First time I had this thing running since I took out the Derringer. Okay, so that's all good. We'll let this guy run for a bit. Get all the snow and ice burned off it. And we'll go check out that code. Alright guys, so all I did was I just unhooked the actual data monster from the 350 off the OBD2 port. I left in the Derringer. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna hook it up to the OBD2 and get some power to this thing and see if we get some codes to come up. So, right, so we got her plugged into the OBD2. So let's get some power going through here. So here's what we got going on. So let's get into our diagnostics. Okay, so vehicle codes. Check emissions read lines. So I don't really know what that means, but okay. Let's go back. P22A refer to service. Load 12%. Pending. So P220A. So let's check out and see what that is. Okay guys, so here's what it is, and I heard that the Chevs actually had some problems with this, and even in their new trucks already. So P220A is a knock sensor supply, so voltage circuit bank 1, sensor 1, and its repair importance is 3 out of 3, difficulty is 3 out of 3, so that's great. The possible causes listed above: visually inspect the related wiring harness and connectors, check for damaged components, look for broken, bent, pushed out, or corroded terminals. It just gives you, doesn't really say how long it should take, but anyway, yeah, so that's what it is. More information on the code, get access to factory service manuals. So I'll have to dig into this a little more, but it looks like it is knock sensor, which is emissions related. Ford supply trouble codes. Images. Yeah, so there's the knock sensor. Yep. So that is right, you know, it's in our exhaust system, it's in our emissions crap. So it looks like it could be a bit of an iffy subject to take care of. Let's go back here. Powerstroke mill knock 101. And I heard the Chevs actually had these back ordered, and I think the Fords might even have them back ordered as well. So it's a very common thing. So looks like we need to get that figured out. So yeah, she's having problems, guys. Check engine light is on. So we have some issues with the knock sensor. Yeah, see how expensive this is to repair. I really don't want to spend a whole lot of money on this truck because this truck is getting traded in, but you never know. Ford is 3 injector circuit malfunction. This code means the PCM, powertrain control module, known as ECM, or engine control. Detect a problem with an injector or its wiring. Okay. Anyway, guys. So that's another cool thing about the iDash is you can use the data monitor to read codes. So now I know what the code is. So now I need to call and see if I can get it taken care of. I'll start digging into this a bit more, but it is the knock sensor. And it's very common, man, when you get emissions. I hear the knock sensors, like I said, in the Chevs, the Fords, big problems with them. They corrode, or sensor just fails. But actually some of the Chevs, it's funny, 30 Max Jack actually just had a knock sensor code come up. He posted a video last week. He took it to the dealer and ended up not being the knock sensor. Forget what it was, but it was something really, really simple. So anyway, we'll see what happens here. I'll let you know what's going on, but we got our first check engine light in any of our 6-7 Powerstrokes. So stay tuned, guys. See ya, bye. Oh, I'm gonna post this video up today, hopefully. So any of you guys out there that know, exactly what this is, if it's not the knock sensor, what it could be, what I can do to look for, as far as instead of taking it to the dealer or taking it to a shop, because I'd rather just do it myself if I can. If you guys know, if you guys have had a 17 to 19, or even if the 16s are the same, the previous generation, let me know, please. And that's what it's all about on here, helping each other out. So if you guys can help me out, I'd really appreciate it. Any information is great. All right, guys.